guys, it's Ellie and welcome back to my channel. And today I already have my full face glam on, and so what I wanted to do was draw on my face. And so a lot of people requested me to draw on my face or like do a video of me drawing, just because I do a lot of face art on my face, and I never really like show the process of me doing that, and I wanted to do a YouTube video on it. So let's get started. But before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed and turn on those post notifications on, and also check out my social media accounts down below. Further ado, I'm gonna get started. So first things first, I always have a mirror down below in front of me, and I also have an image of what I want to reference to when I do drawings or face art. And so the theme that I'm going on my Instagram account is Coraline themed. So I did the Coraline doll, I did YB, well, other YB, and then I'm doing the other mother. I was debating if I should do the Beldam, but like as a spider form, but I actually wanted to do like the actual other mother, just because I feel like, I don't know, it's a little different. I don't want to make it like scary, so I want to go with the other mother, the way that she comes off at first. So that's, I already have my idea down for right now. And so the face palette that, or like the face paint that I use is from Mayron. So I always have my Mayron palette with me, and I already have like the paint pots like taken out, but let me do that right now. And so looking for the colors that I need, I know that I'm gonna need white and I'm gonna need black, 2 essential shades. And so then I grab brown, light brown, yellow, orange, and red. And I'm just going based off the like color scheme that I see on the photo, so that's what I base my colors off of. I'll probably take a little pink from the palette and just like place it where my stuff is at. I think because I see a lot of gray, I'm gonna take this gray shade out, but I have to like make sure it's like depotted. I also have like this small little like container, or like this yeah, like this brush container, and I have like some of my dotting tools, like my rhinestone pen, and then like a couple of like thin liner brushes and thicker brushes. And I mainly use this for like art licks that I do. And make sure you always have a towel on you, and you have a like a spray bottle, and this spray bottle is filled with water, just because these are water activated face paints. So yeah, and make sure you have a towel with you, because as you switch colors and as like you blend and everything, you're gonna need something to wipe it off. So I'm gonna take one of these like flat brushes, and I'm gonna take my metal plate, and I'm gonna put some yellow down, and as I'm switching colors, I'm gonna actually use my towel to like switch them out. So right now I have only yellow and white, and I'm gonna take a little bit of orange and brown. So this is the color that I have so far. And so I kind of start off with the face first, and so I kind of do like very rough sketches. So yeah, let me do that. Because I know that I started more towards the right, I kind of have to bring it in a little bit more, because I don't want it to like be like this, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be on my face, and I want you to see it when I look straight. So as I'm mixing, I'm taking this like kind of like charcoal color, so I mixed in a little bit of white with the black, just because I can always darken some spots. So I just want to have like a very rough draft of her hairstyle, and like I said, add more details as I go. But with the hair, because you kind of have to make the edges kind of like very sharp and crisp, just because you can't fix it after that. So you kind of have to like be very careful with how you place this color, especially because it's black. It's harder to fix. And you know what, this is a really bad choice of brush that I'm using right now, so I'm actually going to take like a very smaller one, and this is the brush I'm going to be using. These brushes I actually got from like Shein, I believe, and they have really like smaller detailed brushes. Sorry if I'm not talking, it's because I'm really like concentrated. This is the first time I'm ever like filming how I actually like do face paint in my, like do a face paint tutorial and like really record it and explain it throughout, just because I normally just do like little snippets and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, like it feels, or like I'll go live on TikTok and I'll show, but I don't really have like a step-to-step tutorial. But I really wanted to show, because like everyone, how I do it, just because I get a lot of comments and like suggestions of like this video idea, so I wanted to try that out. I think I'm gonna leave it like this and then do the other side. So the other side, I'm gonna have to fix up her face feature just a little bit. So I'm gonna clean out this brush. So I'm taking the face color again, and so this has to be a little bit more rounded. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with her turtleneck, and then put details on her face after. So as it goes like, I'm like using my phone as a reference. So as I'm doing her shirt, it's okay if I let the color go on top of the hair, just because I know that the hair is not like too precise and I want to like fix it up a little bit. So I know that I can always fix the hair after, and that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah. So the next thing I would have to do is kind of like do the shading underneath her neck because of the turtleneck. So I'll just add like a darker gray, and I'm gonna try to blend it in because there is some shading on her shirt, and so I'll like blend it in. The ways that I would like kind of make it blend in is make sure like to put the color where you want it to go, and then take like another like brush and make sure it's wet, and take like that same like gray, that light gray color you used for like the shirt, or just blend it in. You can always blend a color in by going on top of it. I'll use like this short, like very detailed brush. So because I know I messed up the top line of the turtleneck, I have to go in with the dark grayish color, so I can go over it just a little bit so that it can look a little crisp. Just like that. And I might have to go over it just a little bit with black so that line from, hold on, doesn't disappear completely. You see? But I'm gonna let that dry before I even touch that lower line, just because I don't want to mess that up. So after that, I'm gonna also do like probably like the line work outside of that. So I see that she has something like and then I kind of have to take like a dark grayish color, just because she has line work on her shirt, and that's kind of harder to like put onto the details of it, just because like we have a lot of grays and blacks going on, and so we don't want it to look too dark. Like technically for this part I made it too dark, and you wouldn't even be able to see the lines if I make any. See how I'm like going over it? But I'm also gonna try to, it looks like she has like a life vest on, or like a restraining one, like a restraining vest on. Because I went over the lines of the hair, I'm gonna like bring those back. You see that? Like it adds a little bit of detail. Just like that. And also right here. So I'm gonna move on to her face. So for her face, I'm gonna have to wipe down my metal palette just because like of all the colors that I've used, and I don't think I need these anymore. So I made two different like colors here. One is like her skin tone, and then one is like more of a contour. So I'm gonna contour her face. So I basically took a little darker brown and just contoured where I think I needed it for her face. And yes, it's kind of like a little harsh, but that's because some features are like very prominent and I need like a very harsh contour to like enhance her face, or like to just because like that's how the character is a little bit. So I'm gonna take a black and like the very thinnest brush that I have, and I'm gonna do her eyebrow. So I'm gonna start off on this side because her eyebrow here is like this. See that? And then over here she has it just like that. And so I'm gonna do the button eyes, and yes, I'm gonna do it all black. So what I'm gonna do is take like a dark brown and mix it just a little bit with black. So I can do her nose and yeah, and her smile. So let's see. You see? I feel like everything's just coming together and it looks so cool. So and I also need to highlight her face a lot more. So we're gonna have to do that right now. You see? She looks weird because she doesn't have her lip color yet. I feel like she looks kind of weird, but I feel like that looks like her though, you know? I also have to make a black mole just right there. Like I said, this gets really messy, so I have like red and brown and other colors on me. So let me like clean up just a little bit so that I don't get anything smeared. You see, so like I kind of lay my hand on my face when I do looks like this. So what I just do is grab a brush, make sure it's clean, and just do a little yellow. Okay, so you see like very harsh lines for the highlight points that I'm trying to do. And what I'm gonna do is just like take the same brush with a little bit of water, just so I can blend out the edges. Like I said, there's gonna be some contour spots that I have to redo. So I'm gonna take a dark brown and put that under her eye. I'm gonna darken up the sides. You see? I feel like the little details really come together at the end. Okay, I kind of messed up the eye, but I'll fix it right now. The good thing about this is that you can always fix up your problems. And in the middle, I can add a couple of black, like 4 black dots. You see? And then hopefully I can lighten up the middle of this again. And take some white. So I think that looks better now, and I just had to add the black dots in the middle again. Just like that. Yeah, you may not see like this side, but it's completely fine. She looks the way that she actually looks like herself now. And honestly, I think I'm gonna leave it like this just because I feel like it's just done. You guys just watched like the whole results of me just like painting and drawing on my face, and this is like the first I've ever done that. Instead of like little short clips, instead of like a whole detailed kind of video. And so I'm gonna show you guys how she looks like right now and how the photo looks like. This is what like I kind of referenced, and this is a photo on Pinterest. So I think she kind of looks like really good and kind of the same as the photo, so I'm really impressed. And yeah, if you guys want to show some love towards this photo or like this artwork, go on my Instagram and TikTok page and tell me you guys came from YouTube. So thank you so much. So make sure you guys are subscribed, put the post notifications on, comment down this video, and make sure that you check out my Instagram and my TikTok below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.